live now.
Good morning, live now. We're at Nurture House in Sheffield. Good morning, everybody. Good evening if you're watching in China. Good evening. Going to see some comments. We'll wait a couple of minutes for more people to join. Hopefully you can hear all that through the mask. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yep, we're joining.
Eva. Hey, Eva.
Brown.
Good morning. Morning, everybody. Hi. Good. We'll wait a couple of minutes, wait for some more people to join, and we'll have a nice little introduction. In the meantime, you can hear us. I can hear you guys. Brilliant, Eva. Good morning. Good morning. Or good evening to you. Good evening, Eva. And while we're waiting for a few to join, let's have a look at this fantastic view. Look at this. What a view.
We just need the weather to come back.
We really do. We're in control of fantastic views at Nurture House, but not the
weather.
That's great. Maybe one more minute for some late people to join, and then we'll have an introduction.
Is this the amount here?
Yeah. 1, 2, 4. Pretty high. We can get cracking in a second, mate.
Yep. What's I doing with that?
This one, because of, and then we'll do a panel after.
Cool.
Excellent. Right, I'm ready. Good morning. Right, good morning, everybody. Hi. For those of you that do know me and don't, my name's Andy. I work for Nurture Student Living. I'm joined by my brilliant colleague behind you, which is Heidi. There you go. So today we're really looking forward to showing you around Nurture House. This is Nurture Student Living's flagship property in Sheffield. We opened in September last year. We have a wonderful building to show you. All our communal facilities you will see today. I'll do some small housekeeping to start. If there is a signal problem, because we are going outside in the building today, no problem, stay with us, it will go back live again. We're starting in our yoga studio. We're going to finish in the reception area and the show home. We will show you all our communal facilities today. Woohoo!
Yay!
Guys, there will be an opportunity at the end of the video for questions and answers. Heidi and I will sit in our show home and discuss any questions you have. But we want you to be as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions while we're in a facility, please ask the questions and I'll answer them as best as I can. Okay? So let's get going. This is the beautiful yoga studio in Nurture House. This is where we do our mind and body classes. On our social calendar, we have the ability for you to hire this space as well and use this as you see fit while you stay at Nurture House. So if Heidi would like to pan around and have a look, you've seen the fantastic views. And this is a really, really nice space to do relaxation in here. Part of our social calendar, as I mentioned. But how can you not be relaxed looking at that view? Fantastic. Oh, hello.
Some little equipment here as well. Help yourself to a yoga mat. Yoga balls. Are they yoga balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of like stretching out. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fab.
Really nice. That's me again. Hello.
Yeah, great stuff. So these are quite popular as well, these bikes, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. We
So
will go and have a look in the gym, of course.
Yeah, this is just a
but
little...
The bikes are just up here to use.
I think, with the view that we've got for people sitting on the bikes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you can kind of just imagine you're actually out on a bike.
Absolutely. Nurture Student Living, our whole company is built on student wellbeing. So this is a very important room for us and for you as our students.
Yeah.
We want you to feel like you live to learn and learn to live is our line at Nurture House. When you come here, we want you to relax, enjoy our social calendar, and really, really use these fantastic social spaces. My hope at the end of this today is that you appreciate how great these spaces are, and hopefully you see yourself using them when you book a room at Nurture.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
One final thing to say before we move on If you do have any questions that we don't cover for you today, that is fine, no problem. Speak to our friends at UHomes, the agents, and they will answer any questions that Heidi and I miss, okay? So if everyone's happy to move on from the yoga studio, I can't change the weather, but I can show you the fantastic rooftop terrace. Let's walk and talk. Let's go. Any questions, Heidi?
Not so far, no, we're good.
Everyone's okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
This is why you need the music, isn't it?
Yeah. You won't catch me running though.
No, definitely not. I'll be doorman.
Lovely, thank you.
Good.
So we're currently on the 7th floor here, aren't we? We're about to go down to floor 5.
And a little secret is actually a bit of a view of the rooftop terrace there before you even get to go outside and see it.
Yeah, which is currently in the works. It's a rooftop terrace. We'll take you out there now, but it's currently in the works with new bits and pieces, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got more furniture be arriving in the building next week.
Ready for the sunshine?
Correct. Which does arrive in the UK at some point.
We've timed that well, I think.
Thanks, Heidi. No questions then? We're still good?
Yep.
Splendid. How's the signal?
Yeah, it's looking fine.
All right.
So here we are, floor 5.
And the rooftop terrace this way.
Yep, he's now going to take us.
I'll take the mask off my body. After you, Heidi.
Lovely, thank you very
No problem.
much.
So a beautiful, beautiful bespoke seating area outside here on the 5th floor of Nurture House. And as you see again, the one thing you do get from Nurture is fantastic views. Heidi will give you a nice pano of this particular space. Furniture arriving next week, there'll be nice planters out here, nice seating area. You don't have to book this space. You can come out here anytime when the weather is nice and book a room here, and there's a very good chance you'll see me here quite a lot as well.
Particularly when the sun comes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so obviously you can see how big the space actually is, with it being so bare at the minute. But once all the furniture is in, it's going to look fab.
I'm not sitting down on the furniture, that's just
No.
Fantastic. What's everybody's thoughts on the rooftop terrace? Quite a unique thing in this building, isn't it? Everybody like the look of this? I hope so. Assume yes, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so this is the part of the time now where we are high up in the building. So I'll take the iPad, answer any questions anybody has so far. We'll go downstairs. We're going to the laundry room next on the lower ground floor. So Heidi will take the lift and I'll walk. So if I'm tired after, you know why. Cheers, Heidi. Thank you. And Eva, if I put my mask up here, can you still hear what I'm saying? How's that? Can you still hear what I'm saying here? Thanks, Heidi. Cheers. Yeah, everyone can hear, if that's okay.
Yeah, I think the signal's good.
Signal's good, yeah. Eva's saying that's good. Excellent, thank you. Yes, can hear you. Very good, Eva. Thank you. And everybody's happy so far. We've seen yoga, mind and body studio, and we've seen the rooftop terrace as well. Oh, that's cool. I got sent a red rose. That's cool.
That was for me.
Heidi says the rose is for her. Right, we leave Heidi for now. See you downstairs. So this is 6 flights of stairs. So wish me luck. Oh, good, good, good. Right, yes, great to have you all. Thank you so much for joining us today on this call. We have wonderful communal facilities at Nurture here. Oh, thank you. That was nice. Cheers. And now we go into the laundry, just to show you. It's circuit laundry, which is common in student accommodation. You access that through the app. And we're on floor 2 now, so nearly there. Whew. Wow, I look tired. Look at the red. Whew. Maybe I should have taken the lift. There are 2 lifts at Nurture House, so plenty of opportunity to use them whenever you wish. Right. We'll just go and meet Heidi from the lifts. Oh, here's Shelley. You want to get involved?
Oh, beat
Here she is. Hey! Nice one, Heidi. Cheers. Little bit choppy here. Yes, apologies, Eva. I think we should be okay now. Thank you. So I'll just turn the camera around. And we're in the laundry area here. So as I mentioned, when I came downstairs, this is on the app. And we have plenty of laundry available for the building of 287 beds. Okay? I mean, it's a laundry room, so here you go.
And it's reasonably easy to use with this, isn't it? You just sort of top up a card and you can do it on an app as well.
You do card and you do app as well, Heidi.
Yeah.
Quite right. So, little information about the machines.
And it smells lovely in here as well as one.
It is very nice. What the app is very good at doing as well is it will tell you if the machines are used. If you book a penthouse or a garden room, it doesn't matter where you are in the building, the app will tell you if a machine is available or not. So there we go. We've got the gym next, Heidi?
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay on the pad? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. We may or may not have students in. We don't currently. Here is our on-site gymnasium. One question in my many years in student accommodation I have been asked is the gym free or do you have to pay? It's free.
Woohoo!
You live here. We don't
This
charge
is
you for our
yours.
communal facilities. You can use the gym anytime. Very good equipment in here. Lots of space. Lots of nice equipment. Very, very nice room in here. Now I'll give you a little modelling from here.
Yeah, I think you should turn it on. So this works on a key card access,
That's right.
doesn't it? Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
also very safe as well for you when you're...
Absolutely. It's the same key that you use in your room and it gets you into all the communal facilities at Nurture. I did mention that you could book out or hire, sorry I should say, the yoga studio and the homeroom which we're going to next. The gym is open access. As long as you complete your medical form, please come and use the gym anytime, 24/7,
Yep.
anytime.
That
you
was a
wish.
question we just got and you, answered it.
The question wasn't, you want me to do more demonstration? No?
We've also got another question. What is the percentage of Chinese students who've booked here this year? So I assume they mean in this particular academic year
Yeah,
and
so
not...
for 2021, really high. We've got a really vibrant and different type of student clientele here.
Yeah.
A very eclectic mix of students, which is brilliant for us. It's very high. So if you do book at Nurture House, it's very likely you will see a lot of Chinese students around as well. Absolutely.
Fabulous.
Great question.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm
People
probably
like
not
the
the...
gym, do they? Have we got people on the call
Yeah,
on the line
yeah.
today that like the gym?
Yeah,
Good.
the main questions have been about opening times and whether it's free, and of course it's open 24/7 and it is free
Correct.
for Nurture House residents.
Of course. Why would it not be? You live here. You pay
Yeah.
great money to live here. Of course, it's free. Absolutely.
Yeah, possibly other providers do. Yes, we've got some weights here. I mean, I'm probably not the best to kind of talk us through this, but it's pretty
One more
self-explanatory
model
what's
and that's
here.
it. Why did I pick up tens? Why did I not pick up 2.5s?
And one thing that I think is quite good as well, I've been to gyms before and these windows kind of face out onto like busy roads and stuff, but of course this is
Quiet.
a quiet road.
Yeah.
So for me, when I'm in the gym, I'm bright
You
red,
don't feel like you're
I'm
walking fast.
sweaty, yeah.
looking.
So
I like the
here.
little touches as well, though. The little quotes and the nurture signs on the wall
Yeah.
are really nice. Just you'll see these touch points throughout the building.
Yeah, this is one of my favourite ones.
Always visualise a positive outcome. Yes, the secret, if anybody knows that.
I'll never forget why you started. That could kind of be interpreted into anything, couldn't it?
How are we for time, H? We good?
Yes, we're
Okay.
fab.
Homeroom?
Let's go to the homeroom.
Let's.
This is our favourite room, probably,
Without
isn't
a
it?
doubt. Good morning. Morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. Excited?
Thank you.
So So if you've worked hard and you like to relax, you can cook, you can watch TV, you can study, and do whatever you
cinema
wish.
night, yeah.
All in here.
So now that the restrictions are easing, we've got lots of plans for events in here, haven't we? So the first one coming up is going to be a kind of Chinese Oriental cooking lesson. So keep posted for that.
Absolutely. So we have a beautiful kitchen area in here.
It's nice and toasty in here as well, isn't it?
It's very toasty in here.
Yeah.
Communal kitchen area. This is another space we said before. You can hire this space, so you can have friends, party. Now, as Heidi said, restrictions are easing in here. We hope when you check in September, we hope that all the restrictions are lifted then, so you won't have to worry about COVID as much in that sense. So, beautiful area here, and don't forget the building has only opened in September. When you move in, it will very much feel fresh and new and vibrant still. This is a beautiful space. I'll stand out of the way so Heidi maybe could just pan around everywhere, show you a nice seating study area, nice seating area for the big TV here, and 46-inch smart TV in every room, by the way. But look,
but we've got the sofas in here.
Take over, Heidi.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This gave me some inspiration for at home. I now have a little reading corner. So imagine how lovely that'd be, sitting on this chair with the sun out, reading your book.
Yeah, I think we would like to do is put some books in here as well.
Yeah,
just
we're in the process.
Just to emphasise the brand, put some nice books of positivity in here. This again, Heidi mentioned this fantastically in the gym. It's very private, it's very quiet here. There are many opportunities to come in here and just feel like you're the only person in the world. Really, really nice, relaxing space, this.
Yeah, but also an opportunity to come together with your friends.
Yes.
Great
social space, this. And is used, not right now because we're using it, but is a very vibrant part of the building. Many people constantly ask to book this space out. It's really nice. Beautiful fixtures and fittings. Really nice space.
Yeah.
That's nice. Or don't count the days, make the days count. Like the one in here. Like it.
Love it.
Cool.
Cool.
Good. Any questions about the homeroom?
No, we're okay so far.
Excellent.
Maybe everybody's saving them up for
the Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay.
But please do feel free to ask any as we're going through. We'll find some time.
So, maybe umbrella time, but we're going anyway. It's the garden room, which is just across from the homeroom, as you're seeing now. Get that. Sorry.
Thank you.
No problem. Here's our communal garden.
Check it out.
So nice. Private garden for all nurture residents. Wonderful communal social space again. Areas to sit, relax, some nice greenery out here. The lower ground rooms that you see here are our garden rooms, where the doors will open and you're straight into the garden. Or you can, I'll give you a demonstration. Open the door in the morning, come out, nice stretch, beautiful garden.
Yeah, ideal. There's just some clarification needed on booking the homeroom.
Yeah.
Booking it out for residents. Can you go through that?
I can. So if you request a certain date and time at reception, we will check our appointment diary, and if it's free at that time, you can hire the space and it will be for your use, other students and any guests you may have at that point.
But outside of that, people can just come and go in the homeroom as they please. Yeah.
It's open. It's open door policy. People can use the homeroom any time of day, any date. That's a great question. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, obviously the higher you go up, the closer to the sun.
That's a signal, Heidi.
Yes, we're all right actually. Yeah. Oh wait, just as we've said that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So we'll go to the top of the garden and give you another fantastic view of it. When we go back through the reception in the front of the building, stay patient because the signal may or may not stay with us, but it will come back, so stay patient. Thank you. What a beautiful space.
So green and lovely. how we've managed to get the grass so green, to be honest.
And no, it's not part of your tenancy to maintain the garden. We will do it for you. Right, reception?
Yes, sounds good to me. Some nice little benches.
That view from the top here, that's a great view, that is. And if you remember being on the rooftop terrace, that's at the top of the building there.
Yeah, we'll just take you up. So that's where we will have been together on floor 5 on the rooftop terrace.
Great
Lovely.
view. Fantastic. Good.
So Andy's going to take us back through to reception now, so around the outside of the building.
Do you, Heidi?
So this is, what street is this one?
So we're on Shepherd Street right now.
Yeah.
And in terms of knowing where things are in relation to Nurture House, we're a short walk away from both universities. Hallam is in the direction behind us towards Kelham Island. This is the important part. Most of our students stay at the University of Sheffield, and the Diamond, which I'm sure everybody on this call will have heard, is just a short walk up Upper Allen Street here. So straight out of the Diamond and the University campus and straight down to Nurture House.
We've actually done that walk ourselves, and it's for 8 to 9 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not the fittest person in the
me
world,
neither.
and I did it in 7, so it's not far. Just to give you how are we for signal, Heidi? Okay.
Yeah, we're okay actually,
so
yeah.
Stand on the corner and give you an idea. The largest building in the corner here is the Arts Tower, and behind the building in front of you here, if that building wasn't there, you would see the Diamond. That is how close you are.
Yeah.
So location-wise, fantastic.
And plenty of little shops about as well, isn't there?
There's many.
Yeah.
So Chinese supermarket is end of this street and turn left. It's a 60-second walk away. There is big Tesco, small Tesco supermarkets.
There's a spa as well, isn't there, just there?
There is, Heidi, spot on. And also West Street and all the main vibrancy parts of the city are a short walk away to the west of the building from here as well.
Yeah.
The location, superb, really good.
Brilliant.
Okay, as that means, as I've learned.
Thank you to Sia, who's just complimented our garden. She says, lovely
really?
garden.
Oh, brilliant.
I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly as well.
Our maintenance guy is the gentleman Andy who maintains the garden. He's not on this call. I'm the different Andy. But I
Just
will
to make
tell
it
him you gave
confusing.
that great. Yeah, I will tell him you gave him that great feedback. Thank you. So Heidi, I'm going to be. I don't know how film director of me this is. But can we walk in from?
Yes, let's do it.
The building here.
Let's hope I do not trip.
Straight underneath
So
there.
you've just come back from uni. You can see Nurture House. You're approaching it. Who wouldn't feel at home?
Fantastic, great view in here. Welcome home.
Yep, so it works on a key card system, so it's very safe, isn't it? You can't get in unless you have key card access, or we allow you.
That's specific to your room only and will only work on your room. The communal areas are open for everyone in the building. That's very safe to get you in. There is no other way to get in the building apart from being let in by the team or your own key card. Very safe, very secure. All the building is CCTV and we have a 24/7 presence in the building. So someone who works for the company is always here.
Yeah. And just as we're walking past it, just to let you know, we do have lots of good offers on throughout the year. This one in particular is for current students, but yeah, we always have fab offers on, don't we, Andy?
Absolutely. Let's have a look in the hub before we have a walk down and check out the rest of the facilities. So,
Little colourful space is this, isn't it?
very much so. The building has been designed specifically to make this a very vibrant, very social and very open area. You will have many opportunities to socialise with staff, with the residents in the building, because this is the exit and entrance for the whole building.
Yeah.
So you'll see pockets of nice seating area, of Neil, who I promise I won't get on the camera. I don't care, we're doing it anyway. He won't thank me for that. So let's go and have a look around the building, shall we, and walk down the
Yeah,
hall.
as we do that, let's just say thank you to Dee, who said this building is so cool. It is, isn't it?
So cool.
Yeah.
I like that
I
wording.
agree.
We'll use that wording. So cool. I shouldn't say this, but I will, because we're all friends here. This is my favourite part of the building. Just look, it's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a great first impression. So,
And for those who aren't aware, this is a view of Sheffield, isn't it?
it is.
Yep.
So that is actually the city centre. There is Hallam University on there, and there is different parts of the major city centre there. So we're in Sheffield. There's actually a map of Sheffield behind reception.
There is, yeah. We're top fans of maps.
Interesting part of the build. Very nice, Neil.
Yeah.
Very nice. He says he doesn't like video. He does.
Yeah, I think he does.
He does. Did you want me out of the way and...
Yeah, so let's take a walk through. This area is what we call the hub.
Yes.
Well, we're getting towards it now, so obviously you can see these little sofas. I quite like these high chairs as well. At the minute we've got Monopoly on there. The students are a massive fan of Monopoly, aren't they?
One student ran to the desk and said, "Where is the Monopoly?" That
I
is no
would
joke.
like the Monopoly.
I would like the Monopoly.
Yeah.
Just something we are looking forward to, based on COVID restrictions getting a little easier, is we've put a board of suggestions up here for students for events. We're very, very big on our social calendar, which you can find out in your residence portal. You talk to the team, we'll tell you all about the social events. I don't know which of these ideas you like. I personally, where is it? I like the photo booth.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
idea.
I think with these kind of events, we like to be very student-led, so we're very open to any suggestions. So if there's something that you'd want on, for example,
This is your building.
yeah, these sort of things, these are games. COD, is that a game?
I'm actually not sure about that one. I've heard of Monopoly, obviously.
Yeah.
Mahjong I know about, that's very popular. I actually don't know. I'd
Yeah.
like someone to tell
I
me.
think this is like a tile
game.
game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Something
that's
like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to look into that.
And you can always come and talk to us anytime on reception, but there is just some nice bits of information all around the building. In the lifts, in our notice board here. Ugh.
Yep, fab.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we move down, we're still in what we'd call the hub area here. Pool table, yeah. So we currently have a recurring event of a pool tournament at the minute. So every Thursday we have kind of like practice runs with the students, and then the last Friday of the month, the last Thursday of the month, we have a proper tournament. So this month you could win. Pressure's on. Oh. Yeah, you can win go-kart vouchers this month, so that's pretty cool.
That is really cool, just for entering a pool tournament.
Yeah.
To play games, have some fun, and whoever wins tomorrow's pool tournament is going to get £120 worth of go-karting vouchers.
Amazing.
Why? Because we can. Why not? It's fun.
Yeah. So there's a question, what is the working time for staff? So of course we are a 24/7 run building, aren't we?
Yeah, great question. So there's always a presence within the building, 24/7. What we would say the day team, if you like, would work from 9 in the morning till 6 p.m. And then from 6 p.m. till 9 a.m. we have our out-of-hours team that are here to assist you with any inquiries and questions at that time.
Fab.
That's
Yeah.
that's the answer.
So here's the ping pong table.
Right, go the other end, Barney. We'll put the iPad down and we'll do some game now. No.
I was tempted. It's a nice vibe around here, isn't it?
Yeah, what we've
When
tried
you've got
to do
yourself-
in the pub, we've tried to create a space and an area that is really communal and really friendly. So, as I mentioned before, everybody has to walk through reception. What is that, rocket thing?
Yeah, they're
Nice.
cool, aren't they?
Oh, nice. Everybody has to walk through reception and the front of the building, so there's lots of people and interaction here, very vibrant, very friendly. And we'll show you the study area now as well, because we have two fantastic study spaces, a smaller one and then a much larger one for group study as well. Okay?
Yeah. Fab.
So here's our smaller study room. Private TV, smaller, a little more relaxed and intimate in here. Not too much noise. You walk past and it's just a nice, relaxed study room. This. We, again, on the hiring theme, you can hire this space privately to use for yourself at reception, but will always remain open regardless, like the home room, like the yoga studio.
So if it's free, you're free to come in and use it as you please.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. Oh, wow. Great timing. Cool. And the larger study room, much more set up for group studying, is next door here. And full confession, we have our team meetings in here, but students can use this space, of course, anytime. Same process, hire the space, or you can come in as the door is open, as you see. It's a very nice space, much larger, much more group study in here. And again, something you don't pay an extra cost for, which we asked that question. No. It's our facility, your facility, you live here, you can use, no problem.
C has asked, can you check in after hours? How
Yes.
will you take this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. Yes, you can. So your key and your check-in information will always be available for you. 24/7, 365 days a year check-in. You can check in at 3 a.m. in the morning if you wish. No problem.
Lovely. Thank you, Andy.
So I think we're now at a good stage where we go and check out the showroom. So this is our Classic Plus studio. We'll show you around in that room. We'll then put the iPad down and answer any questions that you may have. So let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Right.
Thank you.
How are we on the time, Hardy? Okay.
Yep. Half an hour.
Oh, good.
We obviously this is the kind of postbox area. Just to let you know.
So on the theme of the post area, we have... Should we rectify that issue, Heidi?
Yeah.
There we go. So in the interest of honesty and disclosure, my colleague just needs to tie her shoe. So, hello. Can I check in after hours? Yes, 24/7. You've mentioned that, Eva. Thank you. So yes, Heidi just showed the post area. The post area, you have your own individual post box. What we also have is a parcel management system. So when a package arrives, you will be notified and emailed, and then you can collect at any time from reception. Especially good for large or multiple items. So I will now, you want to grab you that, mate? Cheers. Show you the show home. So this is room 17, which is our show flat. This is a Classic Plus studio. We can talk about the different room types in a few moments. But this is a beautiful, beautiful bathroom area. We're really proud of this. So this is your own private ensuite. Hello. The shower area is absolutely huge. Beautiful big shower and a nice private area. I will just say I really love this. You can put all your things on this storage here and a nice big large mirror as well. So yeah, that's a really good point, Eva, actually. If you press the yellow house button in the bottom of the live video here, you can see the different types of rooms we have. This is the Classic Plus, but there are 6 room types, so please check them out as you wish. Here is the self-contained kitchen, fabulous storage, combination microwave oven, and I'll just open some of the storage for you so you can see how much you have. And in terms of the extraction and the smells of cooking from the room, this extractor hub here is always working. I mean, you can press it, Andy, and show, and students will know the room type. Oh, great, okay, well, let me do that. Aha! Thanks, Eva. Right, so that's the Classic Plus studio that I'm in now, for example. So that's great. Cheers, that's good to know. You have a nice little seating area, breakfast bar here. The stool is included. The pasta shapes are not. We just done that to look cool. And I will just show you the main part of the room in terms of storage. So the wardrobe is bigger than the one I have at home. And just so much storage here. I have to stand out of the way to physically show you how much storage in the wardrobe space there. Fantastic space. There you go. There's also underbed storage, and I will tell you a standard that in this particular room, And in all the rooms in Nurture House, this is a double bed, and that is standard. There's no single beds in Nurture House. Every single room, regardless of type, has a double bed in there. I'll send you some more rooms there. That's the classic. And here's the garden. Aha. And here is desk space with your own private TV. That's 46-inch smart TV in every room as standard. Notice board, handy to put things on for studying. And a nice view outside every room. On this particular room, you have a great view of the garden space. And underneath the window here, a seating area which I'm told is very popular to sit on, to have a drink, to read. I was told that when our old show flat was over there. Let me just go and stand in the corner and give you the full panoramic view of the room. And try not to knock my head there. Here we go. So just large mirror in the room as well, and the heating here works on a boost system. So you can boost the heating for 4 hours, like so. And that'll keep the room lovely and warm. When it gets to temperature, these rooms are lovely and warm and hold their temperature very, very nicely. Okay. And that is a classic plus studio in Nurture House. And a room that's done to the highest of standards and we're very proud of. There you go. Wonderful. You want to add anything, H?
No, I think you've covered that very nicely.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go and have we'll pop the iPad up on the desk. And we, at this stage then, can answer any other questions that you have. I would always say anything that isn't covered now, you can speak to the UHomes team who will answer any questions that you have about the building. But let me go and pop the iPad up. Can I do it that way? Yes. Right. Maybe do it like that. Excellent. That's all right. I'll sit there, mate, actually, yeah. Oh, right. Hello, everybody.
Yes, this can come off now. You can breathe.
See, a good question about the laundry. How much for doing? Good question. It's just under £5 for a full wash and dry. The laundry machines are very, very big, so you can probably get a week's worth of washing done in one trip as well. So, yeah, very, yeah. So just under £5, see, for wash and dry. Accessed on the app as well, as we said before. Thank you. So, yes, we're at the Q&A section of the video. So, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We love showing off our facilities and enjoy these days. So, thank you for joining us. Yeah, please, keep the questions coming. Heidi and I will answer them in the best way we can. Is there any place for car parking and how much is it? Another really good question. So, around the outside of the building, there are 3 main streets. Allen Street, Shepherd Street, and then at the back, Doncaster Street. 3 roads. You can park anytime in any of those spaces where available. If you wanted a car parking solution, there is one on Scotland Street, which is at the side of Nurture House. So free parking around the outside of the building or paid parking in private car parks 2 minutes on foot away from the building. Wi-Fi, Ellen, good question. 100 meg speed in each room, and the Wi-Fi is included with the bills, so bills and Wi-Fi all included. And as of yet, the building's been open 10 months, not one issue with the Wi-Fi. I will touch all the wood around me here. In fact, in student surveys, the Wi-Fi speed has been mentioned as a really, really positive thing, which in COVID times, doing your lectures in the room, in the building, it needs to be good and perfect. And we're very, very proud that the Wi-Fi is good. Thank you for that question, Ellen. It's a good one. Have we missed anything generally, Heidi?
Just trying to think that, I can't remember in my head.
We've covered most things, haven't
Yeah, we've covered kind of distances to supermarkets.
Yeah.
We're very
Chinese
well placed for
supermarket
that,
down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. The views have been the good thing, haven't they? Showing the views from the rooftop terrace, from the garden rooms, for example. Let me see if I can put some more room types up for you. The penthouse is a beautiful room on the 7th floor with the best views of the studios, outside of Sheffield, I should say. Very, very nice views from the penthouse.
Yeah. Very
Cool.
popular.
I just want to ask then, and thank you to the U Homes team who we work very well with. Eva, do any of the team have any questions from your side as the agents for U Homes? Anything Heidi and I can answer for you right now would be great. U Homes sent a love. I will send a love, but I'll do the old school. There you go. Isn't that? That was the worst love art ever. We'll do a joint one. Can you get one in there?
Oh yeah, that could work.
It's like an egg.
I'm trying to think if there is anything with me.
I think we covered it nicely.
Yeah.
It's a good show round. It's a good show.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say, I will just explain a little bit about Nurture. So yes, the building here has been built with student welfare in mind. So many of our, you guys are so cute.
Stop it.
Oh, you, Eva. Yeah, so we're actually, all of our team here are just taking some training for mental health first aid as well, which we're really, really proud of. We want people to come and stay here and really make it feel like it's their home. Mm-hmm. So you get a friendly face, you get a smile, you get nice service. Yes, you can have a quality room. Yes, there are wonderful communal facilities here. But what you will really remember is the experiences that you make. Thanks, Sia. Cheers. You will remember the experiences you make while you're here. And that's important to us. So we've shown you the room, but really everything is about the quality of the time that you have while you're here. We have nice facilities. We have great options for you with our social calendar. But we want you to enjoy interactions with the team, enjoy interactions with each other. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, it all comes down to us wanting to build a community. You actually work on site here and you know the students so well. We really take that extra step, don't we?
Well, that's what was good about showing the suggestions board.
Yeah.
Because there's no point us just saying all the time, we'll do this, we'll do this.
We need to know what students want.
Of course we do.
Yeah, that's the bottom line of it, isn't
Of course it is, of course. No problem. Thanks for your time, guys. Great show. No problem. The love art was my particular favourite moment, to be honest. So, guys, as I said at the beginning, I just want to thank my colleague Heidi for her brilliant support today. It's genuinely my pleasure to do these sort of videos and these things. I work in my job to meet people like you guys and speak to you. So thank you. Any questions you have about room types, contracts, anything that you've seen today, speak to the team at U Homes. They're very, very good at what they do. They've got great knowledge on Nurture House, and I would love to see 132 of you at Nurture House in September. So fantastic. Follow us on our social channels, guys. Please do that. We've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Please follow us on there. But unless you've any other questions, I think we've done really nicely there.
Yeah. And thank you all for a very good first live video.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Andy's a bit of an expert with this, but this is my first one.
Yay for Heidi. Everyone say yay, Heidi. Beautiful common area. Agreed, Eva. Thank you. That's really nice. Oh, sorry, Heidi. That's really nice. Thank you. Fantastic. Yay. Brilliant. Well, our pleasure, guys. Thank you. We'll end it there. Genuinely brilliant to have so many of you on the call today. Through the U Homes app, you can see this video anytime. And we look forward to seeing anybody who books with us in September. But thank you for your time. It's appreciated.
Thank you.
Thanks so much,
Bye.
guys. Cheers. Are you sure you want to leave? Yeah, bye. Bye. Are we left? Bye.